When you're on the right side, kickstand looks straight.
Right.
So, the brand new oversized plug comes in, and it obviously looks pretty good in the case. So did you cross thread it? Goes in nicely. Yeah, looks good. You don't suppose there's issues with this, do you?
Potentially.
Yeah. These threads look wonderful in there. Someone did a really nice job. It's hard to believe that they did that wrong. You think they figured they were off by that much when they put it in there? Maybe they were tired. They were just kind of like, you know, like an angle like this, you know. That's pretty close of an angle being down here.
It was still on the bike.
Yeah. It was on the kickstand, leaned over the other way. All right, so we need to do something about this, I guess. What are we gonna do about it? Get a new case?
No. Negative.
Figure out how to use a holder? The first thing I'm gonna take this case apart. The back end goes in first in the front. There we go. Back over here. At least get the flywheels done.
Right.
Got something done. This is supposed to be a quick job. Just look at it and make sure it's good. So we looked at it. It's not good. We got the cam cover done too. That was good.
Cam cover looks good.
We didn't show that. How many hours did you spend sanding on that to make it look better than
I would say close to 4.
4 hours of sanding and then blasting to make it look nice because the casting was so rough. It had dimples everywhere on it, sticking up. Did you ever figure out who made that yet?
V-twin.
Oh, V-twin. Quality merchandise. Best parts in the world.
Right.
Ask anybody. Over there. If these come out that easy, no problem. That one's tight. I thought we did some welding. Oh, we gotta do mirror mounts.
Yeah.
Oh, can you go back there and work on that?
And dick the top.
You could have went over there and worked on that.
Still can.
No, the milling machine's used.
Uh,
You have to do it by hand. Uh-oh. There it goes. Alright, I got my case back. Who did this job anyway? Terrible. Okay, what thread was this?
let me check.
Yeah, it's 11/16/18 or something, or
Let me check.
maybe go find me a tab. If I have one. I'll look through all my tabs over here for 11/16.
11, 16, 16.
16, not 18? Okay, good. You got one of those? This looks like a 5/8 to me. It says 9/16 on it though. That means you just skip up 2 levels, you should get 11/16. I can't read that though. Can you read that? What's that say? I think that's like 12. This might not be the right thread. Maybe we should use this one. 11/16. 16. Is that what it is?
That's it.
Looks awful fine. It's a fine piece of equipment there. There you go. How's that look? Doesn't appear to want to start. See, it's a bottoming tap. We need a tapered tap to really get this going good. I'm thinking that's about the spot. Close. It goes like this. Should I just turn on and run it through? See what happens? It's a lot of cranking.
It's a convenient place for the handle.
It's just new. This does not have a neutral in it. That's the problem. Okay, we're going to have you hold this. And go get my screwdriver. My big one over there.
Flathead.
Yeah. 2-man job. Camera. Screw on the picture. No, the whole thing. Perfect. So, we're going to go ahead and we're using the drill press as a perpendicular to our case. He's going to hold the case. Just hold your hands. I'm just going to put light pressure here so we'll follow the thread that I already got just started. And this is going to be our torquer right here. We're going to drive this through like this. But hey, look, it's going to go down and not do any damage. Except cut new threads that are straight. Which means it's going to cut away the bottom thread that'd be bad. Handle in my way. Coming out the bottom yet? Easier to turn. Coming out?
Yeah, you're out.
All the way?
Yeah. Neat.
I don't know, my fingers aren't that skinny. Appears to be out though. Yeah, I can do it backwards. Or we go like that. You're supposed to hold the case down. Does it look straighter now?
Much.
We have lots of good threads we didn't need, so
Right.
see all the threads that we didn't need. All right, go blow that off. There's some more over here. See, we didn't need these over here either, see?
Surplus.
Pretty much. Let me wipe it off. All right.
And this one? The free one?
Yeah, right there. All right, so now the threads, at least now you can see they go in the vertical straight in because it cut out all the bad stuff. The problem is the hole is going to be oval shaped now, so the threads that went in an angle are going to be pretty damn loose. So how bad is it going to be now?
Much better.
Appears to be flat and true. It also appears to be extremely loose, which means it's basically not very good. That'd be a miracle if it didn't pull the threads out the first time you used it. See how those threads right there didn't do a damn thing? See? That's half the threads that came out of, you know, any pressure at all. And it's not gonna ever hold. That is not gonna work. Tighten once. I can feel them.
It's in the pool.
Oh yeah, I would never put them all together with it like that. You get one or two torques in there and that's about the extent of it. To cut away so many of the threads, there's just nothing there. Because it only bites, it was at an angle, so it only bites here and up here. You know, goes through the shape like this.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else is just, it's really oval, that's why it's so loose. And you can see how much it moves around this way. See, side to side, this way is not too bad. This way over here is quite a bit, see. It's gone. See the one thread it was holding? That was the only one it was holding. That didn't work very well. Yeah. What we need to do is get an insert. If you do a king cert or an insert, whatever they want to call them these days, time certs, take your cert name. We do a 3 size bigger than stock. That'll clean the hole up. So we're going to be going up to that was 11/16, so 3/4 the next one up. And then it should be able to sleeve it back down to a 5/8. The problem is I don't know if they make fine thread inserts. Most inserts are made for coarse thread. Otherwise, we have to helicoil this, and I don't think I have a helicoil kit for that size, but I might. But the problem is the thread is oversized, but not the plugs. So there's no sealing area, so it won't seal. It'll just leak. It'll tighten up against the insert, but it'll leak, and you probably unscrew it if you keep on doing it a couple times. It'll probably just unscrew the insert out of the case, so that's not going to work. Easy at this point is where I weld them all up and start over, but we didn't really want to weld that area if we didn't have to. Still don't want to weld in there if I don't have to. So I'm going to go search for, see if we can get a fine thread insert for that. The other way is I make the insert, which is more work, but you basically drill it for the 3/4. You put a bolt in the damn thing, cut the bolt off, and drill and tap that. You make your own insert. That's the other way of doing it. The trick is you don't tap it all the way through, so you tighten it down hard with Loctite on it.
Right, it's got something to stay on.
Yeah, it bottoms it out and locks it in. That way it stays in. Hopefully. If it unscrews, you're screwed. But there are no good fixes with these holes when they get screwed up like this. Welding is our best way to fix it, but it's not the best way because it cracks. Things like to go, they like to crack that way, that way, that way, this way, that way, and sometimes even this way. They definitely like to go radial around the edge here. It's a big bill. It likes to crack this way and vertical. Now if it goes vertical into the number, we're screwed. If it goes horizontal, I can chase it eventually and save it. Let's see.